All right, friends and family, welcome to my first impression of Durango. It's going to be pretty hype, actually. There's going to be a live first impression. This game feels really good. Even if you just pick it up and play it and I show it off, it's freaking cool, dude. It's freaking cool. All right, so Durango is a dinosaur survival MMORPG on mobile devices. I'm playing on my NVIDIA Shield and recording on my NVIDIA Shield. Now, customization is pretty good, but we're going to miss that. We're going to totally skip the customization. Just know that it's freaking decent for what it is. All right, so where are we now? We are survivable for 1 hour. That's pretty good. We actually have a fatigue bar over there by the map, and I'm not going to go over every single little tiny mechanic here, but basically I'm going to show you how we move around. You tap anywhere on the screen, you can move around. That's awesome. Okay, up, down, left, right, super duper. Now, all these bushes, you can actually search these. So we search this one. This one's got some roots, some raspberries, a bow. Search over this one. It's got the same thing. So certain bushes have different things, and some bushes might have more or less of certain items. Let's see, we can't search that one. It's a little bit too far away. Might actually be a latency issue here. So there is some latency. There is some glitches. Okay, there we go. Yeah, okay, so this is a closed or limited beta test as well. So they are trying to iron out some kinks. Now, there's actually a creature there. A creature that we can fight if we so choose. I'll show you the combat. I'll show you the combat. It's kind of the meat and taters of the game anyways. So this guy is not hostile towards us, but some creatures are. So you got to be careful. Gotta be careful. Okay, so I've got a spear on hand anyways. Let's go ahead and let's combat it. Now you can also tap this over here on the right side of the screen. And you can see all the enemies that are near you. And you can see actually the direction and how far away they are. That's gonna be important in case, you know, you're surrounded by hostile creatures. So let's go ahead and fight, let's fight this little guy here. So we clickety-clack him, and then you hit attack. You hit attack, and then it's gonna show you, there we go, the aggro. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Now, right now, we're just using the prepared section here. This is all we can do right now with this weapon. This weapon doesn't seem to be very defensive. It seems to be incredibly offensive. Now, on the left side, we can actually kind of choose what attacks we use. So we have Vigilance, focuses on avoiding attacks by keeping a safe distance. So every once in a while, our character is going to automatically dodge and stuff. We should be able to dodge ourselves. A little bit of latency there, but anyways, a little bit of awkwardness. So yeah, we can actually move around if we want to. We can just drag, and then we can dodge some attacks there. So yeah, we can actually run away, and then he's gonna run too. But we're gonna actually set it. We actually go chase after him a little bit. Character seems to kind of want to. It's a little bit laggy, but I think it's important to show that off as well. Okay, so we're just gonna fight here. There are critical hits, so you're gonna have weapons that have higher chances for critical hits and all that good stuff. And when you level up, it's fucking super duper bright, nuclear blast in your eyeballs. Okay, yes. And then we can actually scavenge the corpses. Now, I don't know if you can have certain items that'll be able to do certain things, like be able to skin. Jesus Christ, the leveling. Be able to, like, skin that. I don't know if that's actually possible. Also, you can emote. And emoting is actually, like, a good thing. It gives you buffs and stuff. It's pretty crazy. Okay, so we fought a thing, and we did the combat and kind of showed it off, but not really. See, the different weapons give you different abilities, and you can use them, and I didn't unlock all the abilities for this weapon. So, actually, I think we should be able to do that. So let's go ahead and show you how to unlock things in this game. So you have skills. As you can see, we have overarching skills, surviving, defense, building, blah, blah, blah. Melee is where we want to go. So we want to see the details of melee. Okay, so we know assault tactics, vigilance tactics, and we actually, I think, have a level up on vigilance tactics. So we can go to weapon specialization, swords and stuff. We don't even know how to freaking make swords, dude. Bare-handed action, we have body tackle, we have punches, kicks, and all sorts of stuff. Now, a lot of these abilities are automatic. As you can see, some of these are just completely automatic. Enhanced melee attack, all these are auto. There is some automatic functions in the game, but it is nowhere near autoplay. So, two-handed action, advanced melee tactics. I want to find spear. So we got to actually find the skills for spear. Actually, does spear even have? It's entirely possible. I don't actually know if spears have like a special line. Either way, let's go to equipment, and I'll show you a different weapon so that we can show off the combat. So here we go. Here's a spear, and then we actually have, what is this? This is the wooden harpoon. We have axes and stuff. So let's go ahead and actually equip a stone axe here. Let's see, which one should we equip? These have the same attack and everything. So all right, so we'll just go ahead and equip this guy. Equip him, and we're going to show the combat with this axe here. Okay, so let's go find another little dude. Let's go attack the level 8. They're kind of playing around. All right, let's go attack him. Now that red line, everybody can see that red line. And if anything aggro's on you, then yeah. You'll see that as well. Okay, so now this weapon has a dodge ability. So if you time it just right, and you'll know when to do it because the creature's gonna shine bright yellow. Well, like a golden. So yeah, you can actually choose your attack to be a little bit more defensive or not. We're gonna go do vigilance, avoiding attacks. So I mean, we actually do have the dodge, though, so that we can try to dodge a little bit better, but there we go. Woo! So maybe we'll go to charge. We'll just do charge, we'll do more damage, and then we'll focus on skill. So this kind of reminds me of like old school RuneScape, or if you've ever played Final Fantasy 13, it's kind of like that. It's like pseudo automatic, but you're gonna get the most out of it if you actually use your abilities. Hey, we learned something, so we can actually use this. Oh no, we just wrecked them. We used body tackle, so we actually learned a new skill there. So it's pretty awesome. Now let's go get some meat. And you actually do need to eat in this game. It is a survival MMORPG. Right now, I don't think there's any PvP whatsoever in the game, but it is a survival MMO. So you have fatigue, you've got thirst. You have to even clean yourself. It's pretty importante, guys. Pretty importante. You can even get full. Like if you want to eat to get buffs or like heal up and stuff, you get full, dude. You sometimes just can't eat anymore. So let's go get some twigs, some bows, some leaves. Maybe we could craft a flag, make a base of operations. I'll show you the second meat and taters. Oh, I guess the combat is the meat, and then the taters of the game is going to be, getting the loot from combat and then building stuff. So you can make entire cities in this game. Let's run over here. Here's like a little village of peoples. People's made this. People made this. Oh, he actually got some spawns in there? Got some dino spawns in there. All right. So what we got to do we got to craft, because there's like this crazy crafting stuffs here. Okay, so let's see. Skewers, like clothing, furniture, and then we have rest and residences. So we want to make a private estate flag. We can't actually make one right now because we need 3 strap. So let's see. Oh, I mean, we can click to build it. So we're just going to set it probably in this little corner right here. So we get this square here. You already own a private estate. Give up on your private estate. I would rather not. Actually, we could teleport to our private estate if we hit the map and then we hit return to home base. Let's go do that. So yeah, that's basically what you do. You got to create the little flag, and wherever you post the flag is where you live. So then we go here. This is where I live. This is my little humble abode here. I got it right beside the water here. Somebody took the waterfront though, but whatever, I guess. I mean, if you want to, I got some bushes on my property. So yeah, you can actually build like fire pits and stuff. So let's see what I can build, what I want to build here. Craft and build. Let's see. All we can do is tent, bonfire. I already got all that. Now a workbench would be nice. So let's see what we gotta make. Holy crap, I gotta make a lot here. So yeah, if you've ever played any one of these crafting games, you know that there's sort of a checklist you gotta do of things. A fish trap would be pretty hype though. Strap. To make what are straps? Oh yeah, so one thing that's kind of confusing about the game, but I mean, you totally learn it in the tutorial, so don't worry about it. But you gotta actually learn, okay, so like if we click on tent, it'll say you need body and roof. That means you need material for the body, you need material for the roof, and you can kind of choose what material it is. So I picked up mostly leaves, so my tent is a leaf tent. You see that? So, I mean, you get a little bit of choice of how you make this stuff. Okay, so whoa, it's like twilight? What time is it? What time is it right now? Anyway, so there's weather and there is time, night and day. So what the effect has on the game, I don't know. I do know if you're wet, you get cold, and stuff like that. All right, what is this? A delivery box. Y'all, I'll take some wine. So apparently there's just random loot hanging out in the world sometimes. Let's see. We can just gather some bushes and stuff, some foliage. So I do want to eventually build. I do eventually want to craft and build that a snare. A fish trap would be good for food, a material process, so we can actually turn some materials into bigger materials for stuffs. So let's say the general workbench. Okay, we need a strap. We need body. So we got bunches of body. Pillar. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's just go ahead and build this. Okay, so we're gonna build this in the corner over here, or like in the middle. How about right there? I'm feeling right there. Okay, so we're gonna build that right there, and then we're gonna see what we gotta do to build that. So we need, let's say, pillar. It could be wood, bone, level 1 or higher. Okay, so wood or bone. Okay, so let's go get some wood. Let's go find some trees. Tree hype. And you do need an axe, cut down trees. You're gonna need a knife to strip twigs. Stuff like that. So let's go find some trees. All right, I found a tree. All right, let's go ahead and get some logs. Okay, good. It's not on his territory. That's good. I probably should have made my base on a tree, because it's really hard to find trees in certain places, especially near the shore. So, all right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna chop down some wood. How many did we need? We only needed 2, right? We only need 2. I'm gonna get some of this because I think maybe we need some of that. We're gonna get some leaves. Some leaves. There we go. And you're going to notice one thing. My character is actually behind this tree, but you can still totally see my character. Now, I think Albion Online could learn a little bit about that, huh? You know what I'm saying? Whenever you go behind bushes and stuff like this, it fades so you can actually still see your character. Also, one cool thing is if you walk through the bushes, your character actually slows down. So if you're running from monsters, That's something to take note of. Oh yeah, and I say monsters, but it's just dinosaurs. I don't think there's any dragons or anything. It's just dinos. It's just dinos, guys. And we'll explain a little bit of that later. Let's focus on the mechanics first. Okay, so now we can fill automatically. We got the pillars and we got the body. So what's the strap? We need short strap, strap, long strap. I don't even know what the strap is. What the strap? Two-handed hammer. Okay, so we got to make a hammer. All right, craft and build. Let's see. How do we make a hammer? Weapon tool. We need a one-handed hammer. We need straps. What the fuckles is a strap? Is it clothing? Material processing. Extended strap. Here we go. Okay. Wait, no, that's an extended strap. The fuckles. The fuckles is a strap. I'm pretty sure it's a reed. Hold on. I'm pretty sure it's a reed. So there's a little bit of confusion there, but we're going to figure it out. So, dinosaurs, man. So why dinosaurs? Well, apparently we were a modern human, and we went through a freaking wormhole, and everybody's just going through wormholes, and there's wormholes everywhere. In fact, the whole game world is made up of like a bunch of random islands, and some of these islands just kind of fucking disappear and go through wormholes. So, yeah. It's pretty crazy. We lost now. But with dinosaurs. That's pretty much it. Now, there is technology from the modern day that came through the wormholes. Don't really know how that's going to influence the gameplay. I think that we are going to have sniper rifles, maybe potentially some shotguns. Maybe we're going to be able to craft some crazy shit later on. Don't know. It's just first impressions. I've only played for a few hours, so I don't completely know. Oh, there's some dinos over there, man. Some freaking dinos. No, it's not just dinosaurs, though. I mean, you saw the little... was it a puma? I don't even know what it was, dude. Don't even know what it was. I could say that the game's running pretty well. I think you could see that it's running at a pretty consistent, 30, 24 FPS. Pretty good. All right, so let's go get some raids. Let's see. I'm just clicking around here, clicking on some bushes and some things, some roots. Actually, wait. Can roots count as a? I'm gonna get some roots. I'm gonna harvest some roots here, and there is a global chat. Well, the region chat. There's region chat, which is pretty nice. There we go. We got some bushes. Some bushes. All right, we're going to keep just wandering around. Now, this is just like the base island. This island will never disappear. However, there are islands that do disappear, and those have rare loots. And we can go and try to do that. I don't think we have time to do that, really. It's just like a harder level higher than this. Where's some... There we go. There we go. Oh, man. Some stock. Some stocks. Let's get some of this. Some of this stuffs. How many did we need of this? I don't know. Let's just get a bunch of them. So yeah, gathering anything, just doing anything in this game is going to level you up. And you're going to level up all over the place, and you're going to be doing a lot of things, but you need to kind of think about later on, what kind of role you're going to play in your group. You know, are you going to be the chef? Are you going to make the armors? Are you going to be a weaponsmith? Are you going to be the one that actually goes out hunting? You know, you got to actually think about those things. Now, I don't think that you're really limited by stats. I haven't seen that, but, you know, at first... It's a game about roles. If you've ever played any economy-based game, there's always roles. Maybe you do just want to play the economy. You can actually set up shops in this game. You can sell stuff, you know, all that good jazz. You can make stuff. You could just be the person that sells stuff on the economy, or you could just be the person that literally owns the economy. Like, you know, you just buy, sell, set up shops, taxes and tariffs, all that good jazz. Oh yeah, and you have this walkie-talkie. That yeah, you get this nice little thing here. It kind of gives you a little bit of linearity, so it kind of show you where to go, what to do, stuff like that. Apparently it's overcast. Yep, that weather system in effect there. I also like the map. If you look at the map, you can see your footsteps, so you can kind of trace back where you should go, or I could just teleport home. So, I mean, I guess I could do that. I don't think there's any... Yeah, there's no, like, time... Oh, wait, there is, isn't there? Warp hole? I don't think so. I think you could just teleport anytime, anywhere for just no cost whatsoever. So, yeah, wormholes, man. Just pretty convenient. There we go. Okay, so let's see. Do those kind of straps? If not, then, well, I'm done. So let's go ahead and build it. Oh, I think let's see. Fill automatically. Oh, yeah, we got the straps. Okay, so now we just got the tool. Let's make the tool. So it's kind of intuitive there. Makes sense. You can use reeds and stuff. Okay, we got to make a strap. Wait, we already got the strap. We need a tool. So let's go weapon tool. One hammer. Fill automatically. Craft it up. Oh, baby. And it shows you the materials that you're using and the time it takes to craft it. There we go. Looking good. All right, now let's craft the workbench. Hey, we did it, guys. Fill automatically. Make the building. You'll lose health when your energy is not sufficient. No, just do it, dude. Oh, yeah, we do run out of energy, so you got to watch out for that. I should probably eat some food. So let's go ahead and do that. I actually do have that in my inventory. So we go to bag and we have some fish and stuffs. Oh, do I need to cook? I don't know if I need to cook. I can eat some berries. We got some meat. Let's go eat the berries first. And they satiate you to different degrees and levels. There we go. I'm full though. Can't eat any more for just a little bit. Okay, so now this is where the game kind of makes its money from. So similar to many MMO strategy games like Clash of Clans or Game of War, whenever you build something, it takes a certain amount of time for it to finish, to complete. Now, really, the times, it's not that much. It's really not. So you can instant complete, and it does cost a certain currency. When you start out, you get a shit ton of it, though, and you might be able to earn this in-game. I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm imagining that's where the shop comes into play for the game. Okay, so there's the workbench, and now we can craft things and stuff. So that's pretty neat. What do I want to make? Fuck if I know. I haven't learned anything. So I guess that's a good time to talk about learning. Ever since I got this radio, I've been able to talk to people, and they kind of taught me how to play the game. And they teach you, and you kind of join this like college of sorts, and you can kind of do quests to learn things. And so here's like if you use a parry action against this thing, I guess. So you need a weapon that has parry. You parry against it, you earn 50 GPA, which is like a thing. It's like a currency in a way, and you get stuffs. And yeah, things happen, man. Things happen, and you can learn stuff faster. Okay, so there's communication, the encyclopedia, the clans. So there's clans in the game. The game seems very co-op based, but I don't know if there's PvP. And here's the skills, and you can actually just click on these individually here, and you can learn things. So when you gain SP, which you see in the top right there, you can use that and spend that for awesome stuff. Now I chose the, I think he's I don't know what class, the starter class, but you can actually choose different starter classes, and they just kind of give you a heads up. Like some people will have 10 building, some people will have 10 surviving. You know, maybe somebody has 10 archery. I don't fucking know. You know, you pick the chef, you get 10 cooking, whatever. So you can, it's just a little heads up, but I chose the guy that had 10 defense. So I got see details, and I got, you know, a little bit of bonus here, and I can actually learn. So I have auto evasion. That sounds good. I could level that up if I want to. So let's go ahead and rank that up. Auto evasion sounds pretty hyped to me. There we go. Bada boom, bada bing. And I still got a lot of SP there. So I think I'm going to level up. Let's say I'm going to level up recovery, all that good jazz. So I kind of want to be a combat specialist in this game. So that's what I'm going to focus on. But if I wanted to, I could focus on some other things. Let's see what actually we can learn here. So skills, let's see, we have building. So what can we actually learn here? So let's see the details. So we have material processing. So we can make wooden planks, wood processing. So we have to actually learn this first before we can create it. We have normal furniture. So we can make a fish trap, or I can make a small feed bin, a basket, which would be good to hold food. We have village construction. So we have signposts, road signs. If I wanted to be a part of a bigger, community, then I would specialize this if I wanted to make that community. Construction period, so the private estate. We can make a trading post. That sounds hype. So maybe I will do that. So if I go out and hunt the monsters myself, create a trading post, and sell my loot on the trading post. Actually, I'm going to do that. We're going to actually rank that up. Learn that. It's only 1 SP, dude. Super easy. So now we can actually trade, and we'll probably go up. We're probably going to go up construction potentially. Yeah. Now this is just for leveling. Now I think potentially you might. Well, I don't know. I don't know what our max SP is and how specialized you must be, because I'm assuming there is a limit to this, just like it is in Albion Online. But whatever. Anyways, that's the game there. You can actually do all the things, man. Do all the things. All right. So we didn't really show too much combat. Whenever you first start playing, there really isn't that much combat. You're going to be hunting fish, and you're just going to be doing the basic stuff that I just already showed you. But whenever you do want to actually go hunt, what you'll do is you'll go and find a harbor, which up here, yeah, we have to go all the way up here. There's a harbor there. We have to go to, go to a new island. So we can go there. Oh, but one thing, what you might have seen right over here is a little crater warp thing. Yeah, you find those, you get like points and stuff, and you can do things. Apparently, like furthers the story. So yeah, the story is apparently there's like wormholes and shit, and like it's crazy. Like I really can't describe it. It's pretty ridiculous. But I do have to say though, these cast of characters that you talk with, they're pretty awesome. I like their art design. It's very worldly. Like it actually makes sense. They don't look all just like different colored Koreans. Everybody looks actual like from their unique ethnicities. People from all over the world have been warped in to this game. So even though this is a Korean MMORPG, it does not look or play like a Korean MMORPG published by Nexon. It doesn't. It seems pretty special. Now, right now, we're getting a little bit of latency because the water, because fuck water. Hopefully, they allow us to turn that down. But right now, the only options that we have are the ability to turn down the resolution scale, which is good, but it's really the water effects that just break the game. So that's why our FPS dropped a little bit there. A lot of it. And plus you do have all these people's creations and stuff like that, but it's really the water. It's really the water. So anyways, we can set sail, go to a different island. So let's see, we have the Pontus Guadalupe, or we can actually go down to these different islands here, which is pretty interesting. But we're going to go to this temporary island here. So we're going to set sail, and the cost is blank. I'm not really sure what that is. We have a certain cost. We have a certain currency, which I guess we find just by like killing things, just doing stuff in the world. I don't know, man. It's some random artifact from the warp shit. It doesn't make sense, but I'm sure it's going to be elucidated when the game actually comes out. So yeah, if you look in the bottom there, it's Nexon Korea Corporation being developed by what exclamation point Studios. So yeah, Durango. Apparently that's a French word that means strong. I don't know, man. I'm kind of a stupid American, so not really sure. All I know is when I Google Durango, it pulls up some sort of Jeep-looking thing. Okay, so now we're on a temporary island, and here is a checkpoint. This is a warp gate thing, whatever. So if I click this, I can actually warp to other ones that I've discovered. Have I discovered any other one? Is this one? No, I haven't. So yeah, kind of just went in one direction when I went here before. Now these islands are temporary, and apparently they can just like blow up on you. So you gotta leave them. Now if we actually let's just take a moment to just look at the game. Now I know you've been doing that for the past 21 minutes, but just look at the game, dude. It looks really good. It's a mix of 3D assets and 2D assets. And I think it's just gorgeous. Oh wait, actually we should eat some food. Oh yeah, so you see that tent is made out of leather. I'm just saying, different materials, different strokes for different folks. And oh yeah, you can click on the island market. This is the trading post stuff that players set up. So just wanted to show that off real quick like. Let me close out of this real quick. Okay, so yeah, we need to eat some food. All right, so we got some berries and stuff. So let's go eat them berries, hype. Eat that berry, hype. Now, the monsters here are pretty strong, so we're probably going to die. We're probably going to get fucked. That's okay, though. It's okay, because I do it for you. I do it for you because I love you. Now, you can actually, I think, set up home bases here and stuff, but the islands are temporary. Okay, so you see, beside the map, I have my fatigue bar. To raise that, you need to sit by a bonfire, so it's kind of important. Oh yeah, here's one cool little thing that this game has. There's actual, like, water physics, which, again, is why the FPS kind of tanks around them. But as you can see, it's harder to swim upstream, and you move faster downstream. So, you know, you can kind of actually take that into account when fighting monsters near water, or running away from them, you know, setting up a base near water, stuffs like that. Would be pretty cool. So what's this guy have for me? He wants me to use parry. He wants me to use the parry action, but I'm just kind of interested in getting my ass kicked by some T-Rex. So let's go find a T-Rex. I don't think we're going to find a T-Rex, guys. I haven't seen a T-Rex anytime, anywhere. So other than the intro where you're on the subway or the train, you're on the train and then shit goes down. What is this? An abandoned object. I don't know what that is. I do not know what an abandoned object means or does or whatnot. Yeah, I think it would be pretty cool if we could actually lower down some of the effects in the game, like the weather effects. Do I really need to see the droplets on the screen? I don't know if that even really affects gameplay or not, but I imagine if you need every little FPS that you can because you have a lesser machine, a lesser phone, then yeah, that might be cool. What is this? That is that's a raptor. I don't know if it's actually, whoa, these things are probably dangerous. Here's a warp. Go ahead and we discovered the crater. Oh, this is a normal crater. That's not a warp crater. What is this? So there's no way. Oh shit. Oh, there we go. It became hostile. We're running. We are running. Fuck it. You know, let's fight. Everything does have different levels. So let's go ahead and attack. And we're going to enter that Final Fantasy 13-esque automatic bat. Just kidding. We're fucked. Anyways, it kind of does work like Final Fantasy 13 a little bit with some automatic features, but it's not autoplay. So we're dead. You barely got away from the Oviraptor. So we can ask for a rescue, or we could just return. We're just going to return home. We're just going to return home, and so that's how that works. So you go on adventures, and you get fucked. So even though that's like the first island I have access to, it's still higher level than what I am. So I kind of need to play with other players immediately, which I really appreciate in the game. A lot of other games hold your hand, and though generally games in this genre, they don't hold your hand. So I appreciate it. Now, I think some people would kind of parallel this game to Ark Survival Evolved. That's probably true. Probably a lot of it true, kind of. It's basically like if Ark was an actual MMO and then put on mobile devices. And then, yeah, you kind of got this game. So that you just respawn, and there you go. Now, your first couple of hours, seriously, guys, it's just going to be tutorial stuff. You're just going to be learning how to pick berries, how to just like what the different like things are, like fruits and roots and bows, and how that all comes together to make stuff. And that's going to be your first couple of hours. So I went ahead and did all that, and I really wanted to show you the rest of the game. Combat is, at the same time, pretty bare bones at the very beginning. But later on, you can definitely see the potential, especially with the different weapons. They all have different abilities. There's probably going to be pros and cons, different monsters. Oh, and there's one thing that I want to mention. Every single monster has different attack patterns and different special abilities that you need to make sure you dodge or move out of the way of. So even though the game seems very automatic in a lot of ways, especially at the beginning, trust me, guys, it gets pretty in-depth later on. But then again, I'm just seeing that from trailers. So first impressions, though, you're not going to really get into that. Then again, this genre, the whole survival sandbox type of genre, it takes a really long time to get into. However, I think hopefully this live first impression did it justice. I really hope it did. If not, just go look at the trailers, go look at, all the other stuffs, and you can see the potential for the gameplay. And I think that the game is polished enough, it's good enough that it's going to get there, and you're going to be able to play that and have that same enjoyment. It's not just cinematic stuff for the trailer. I think what they show off in the trailers is probably, going to be exemplary gameplay. Then again, it's going to take a little bit to get there. Definitely a social game. Absolutely. I'm having fun with it. I want to get more social into it. I want to start playing with other players, join towns and stuff, and start killing some T-Rexes, man. Start killing some T-Rexes, man. Kill them in the face, probably. I think so. So anyways, the game is a spectacle. It looks good. It plays pretty well. Now, then again, it is still a limited closed beta test, so it's not perfect, and I mentioned, how it wasn't perfect, but for the most part, it's got all the basics down, it's got its fundamentals down. For the genre, I think it's probably going to be the best mobile MMORPG, it's going to be the most solid, the best. It's going to compete directly with Albion Online in a lot of ways, but at the same time, it's also very different, and appeals to a lot of, probably a very different cast of players. So, in the end, I'm excited for it. Thanks for watching, my name is Skylent, and hopefully you guys have fun, and I'll see you in the next one.